This is like my fourth attempt recording this video, mostly because I'm an idiot. And my birds, right there, they won't shut up. So, I'm not sure how good the audio quality is until I listen. Guys, shh, hi. By the time you watch this, Unus Annus is already deleted. And you can no longer watch it. At least officially. Cough. Cough. I hate you. Anyway, so as I'm beginning this script, the time left on the clock is 8 days, 10 hours, 40 minutes, and 47 seconds at the time, or at the time zone of the time was 4:20 EST on November 5th, 2020. So, I had the impulse to do this, and I will reiterate, my name is Penelope Naomi, and I'm going to try and watch as much of the Unus Annus videos as I can before the channel is deleted. So, I'd like to do this project with Memento Mori in mind. That's what the Unus Annus channel, created by Mark Fishbach and Ethan Nestor, was created to do. You probably both know them. They're much bigger than I am, probably than I'll ever be, but I wanted to create this for my own benefit. I want to review this year, or at least 2019 through 2020, and just be happy with what this year has been for the team that created it, and I just have one last personal mind imprint of it. Unus Annus is what has pushed me to do what I can with my time. I will be documenting each day I watch in my script, which, if you can see that I'm not looking at the camera, I am reading from my script, because I'm not good at doing both those. I'm not good at memorizing things. So I will be looking at my script quite religiously, and I'll go off track quite a bit. So I'm sorry. I'm generally busy, but my plan is to, with every waking moment I'm able to, without negatively affecting my schoolwork or life, watch every Unus Annus video at 2 times speed. And we'll see how far I can get with my time left. The first video is just a sad reminder of what will happen in the next 8 days. And it's kind of scary to remember that I'll die, and so will this channel, especially as a young person. But I love how, no matter what, the first video was followed up by a really funny one. Them playing with toys, or more accurately, cooking with toys. I think I'll be able to get through at least a few tens of days, maybe a few tens of videos, at least 100. I know at very least 100. And I wonder if doing this will kind of burn me out or ruin the memories, but maybe trying to rush through something you'd want to remember will just taint it. But that's kind of the point of this little thing I'm doing, to just see the effects. There's no effects. It's just me watching videos, but seeing how my memory of it is still, because spoiler alert, I'm watching this like 5 months after they ended. No, like it's like 4 3/4 since I first started writing, and then but that's not important. Man, I'm only into the second video, but that clock is still ticking. Always is. So, I'm gonna take a break from writing. At the time of recording this, or at the time of writing, I took a break and just watched the Unus Annus videos to just, I don't know, I have no clue why I did it. Oh no, I wrote it down. I just haven't read this in the multiple times I've tried to record this. Not thinking about them disappearing soon. I was trying to put the thought of them disappearing out of my head, but that's dumb. That was dumb of me. I didn't stick to that, by the way. I wrote immediately after this. Anyway, oh shoot, this frick, microphone is in the way, but I got the pin. I got an Unus Annus pin. That's just supposed to be here as a little, ooh, I was there kind of thing. I don't know. I just bought it. Just shut up and leave me alone. As I watch these, I'm kind of remembering them, and I'm happy I'm deciding to jog my memory so far. I remember all of these videos, but while rewatching them, I'm remembering the specifics, like before they happen in the video. I'm gonna do homework while I watch these. I'll be back. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I I didn't really do my homework. I just continued doing this. I said I did. I said I would do my homework. I did that homework. Eventually. Not then. I was focused on watching videos. I just didn't write, I think, until I thought of something, and then I did write. The homemade sensory deprivation chamber was made this early. It's been a few videos, and I can really start to see their chemistry with each other so far. And I've seen all of their videos since the beginning, and it's kind of interesting that they clearly enjoy each other, but they get a lot closer than they throughout the year. And it's kind of hard to notice throughout the year, but I think it'll be obvious in the experiment. So I read this line thinking, like, oh, experiment? Yeah, I guess experiment, because I don't know. I wrote down my thoughts. This is a thinky. I thought while watching so far, I figured out that I remember all the first ones, but I don't remember them as that long ago. Like, I've always been bad with time, like, especially with how long ago things have been. Like, I have a strong feeling that in like 3 years, I'll say something along the lines of, Unus Annus, wasn't that like last year? But it's like 3 years ago. Yeah. And I just want to apologize that if this video is a lot about me and less about Unus Annus. But this video is really just for me to dedicate this channel to my memory and just remember it. So I just wanted to thank Mark and Ethan for giving me this experience. And if anyone's watching this, I just want to thank you for watching it and just hearing my thoughts into the void. And I'm not really sure if this will be interesting to anyone else, but this plug is to get you to subscribe. I have no subscribers. I have very few. I have 50. At the time of writing this, I have 61. But we'll see how much that metric changes. Subscribe and like and comment things. Comment things about my birds. They're loud. Guys, quiet, please. Shush. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'm watching the Unus Annus video, Mark and Ethan Summon a Ghost, and I remember watching it for the first time, and the only time before now. The video at the time was really funny, but throughout it, I remembered this is all going to be deleted, and it was melancholy, but I'm watching it again, and it's still funny. It's still a funny video, but now I feel a sense of dread, now that, like, now it's less funny and more, I don't know. I'm happy that it existed, but I'm a lot more... I'm noticing a lot more that it's gone. It's going soon. And it's kind of sad that I feel like I'm losing someone that I've known for a long time, even though I know Markiplier and Crank Gameplays will both be things, but it's different, you know? Like, it's so weird, but in the end, we'll have the memories, and that was the point of this. And doing this experiment is really just allowing me to come to terms with it. And I think I'm using the making of this video to cope, if that makes any sense. This is only day 1, though. So let's see what I'll be thinking throughout the next week. I got 12 videos done in an hour. Alright, so this is the math portion of day 1, and the only math portion of all the days that I decide I'm scared about numbers. I'm gonna calculate them. So this is I got 12 videos done in an hour, and let me do the math. So okay, wow, okay. So let's take that math as it is. I can get 12 videos done per hour. I have 202 hours roughly before the end. I can get 2,424 videos in if I'm continually watching without getting sleep or doing anything else. But let's say I take 6 hours to sleep each day, then I can get 1,728 videos watched. Like, I also have other applications. So let's say I have 4 hours of those throughout the day. So that leaves me with the ability to watch 2,112 videos. So knowing that kind of makes this seem less scary, you know? Like I'll be able to actually watch everything. Before I did the math, though, I was kind of scared, if that makes sense, that I wouldn't get to see every video again, but I can, so that's kind of reassuring. and I feel kind of like I can do it now. I hope that this experiment will allow me to re-go through the year and just remember it, even when it's gone. So I was taken away from watching Unus Annus by my family, and I had a good time. I mean, it's time wasted for my goal of watching all the videos, but was it really time wasted though? I lived life, and I lived life with my family, and isn't this project all about not taking the things you have for granted, as they'll all perish eventually? So I'm glad that I kind of had that diversion from writing, to just kind of remember what I'm doing this for, not to just throw away my life to do stuff, but to live it and just appreciate things. Okay, my birds are squawking and barking, and that's the end of day one day one watching, and this is the day one end title card. So today I didn't watch a lot, but I took a lot of time enjoying my family, friends, and my girlfriend. So even though I didn't make a lot of progress, I feel like this really has gotten me to appreciate my time and just remember what Unus Annus was all about. I think I'll miss it. I'll miss a lot, but I'll have the memory, and that's my main takeaway from today. That this is ending soon, so enjoy it while it's here. Even if you don't know when it's gone, live life and do what you believe you feel your life is worth. Welcome back. Have you gotten a snack so far? Well, okay. So welcome to day 2, passengers. This is day 2 of my notes of watching this Unus Annus. Thank you for sticking around. Stay tuned for the whole thing. It's 1:40 a.m. EST with 8 days, 1 hour, 20 minutes on the clock. And I'm watching the video, Ethan gives Mark a Viking funeral. Ethan almost fucking killed Mark by jabbing a knife near Mark's head. And this kind of made me think, man, they probably could have died a few times making these videos. Instance 1, the 4th freaking video, eating many hot dogs. They could have choked on those. One of the most chokeable foods. They could have choked on that and fucking died. Then, chubby gummy challenge. They had a lot of gum in their mouth and their throat, and that could have gone poorly. And there was while writing this, I noticed they did a lot of almost choking. I'm probably exaggerating. It's been 5 months. I can't really remember that. Well, I can, but I don't really remember many other instances of them being able to choke, and I'm probably over-exaggerating them being able to die multiple times throughout. But point still stands. It could have died. Watching this, I remember all the challenges that I didn't do and missed out on, and I regret it. I don't want to live my life that way anymore. I want to live making sure that I won't regret anything that I do in my life. I want to be sure that I don't want to miss out on things. It's just a waste of thinking. It's a waste of not doing something. So I want to skip the acupuncture video. During this time, I was deathly afraid of needles. I've gotten over it since 5 months ago, which, thank God, because I'm getting vaccinated for some type of human papillomavirus virus something tomorrow, as of recording this. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, so I am not as afraid of needles, and so at the time I wanted to skip watching that video. But it's a very good video. It was a very good video. I'm happy I watched it the first time. The first time I was fine. The fucking first time I was fine. And then from there, I was just like, oh, needles, no, they're bad again. So I just listened to the video, and I hated it. I hated hearing it. I hated hearing, oh, they're putting a needle. Oh, my needle. Ah. And Mark put them in all the places. That was uncomfortable. That kind of shows, this is an off-scripted moment, if you can tell from me looking at the camera and looking away from my script. But during the videos, there was this joke that Mark was masochist because he pushed his body to the maximum it could go. He wanted, if he was going to do something, he was going to do it all the way. and he was just gonna do things that normal people wouldn't want to ever do, aka having self-preservation. So during the video, Mark just gets every single needle that he can in his body, and it was interesting. I was freaked out, like, oh, what if it goes a bit too deep? And but they didn't. Everything went fine. The video was fine. I hated listening to it. In the notes, I wrote, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I want to die. And then I watched the rest of the video, and I continued on, just because I wanted to watch every video. And I kind of wish I could watch it without going to them. One theme in the early Unus Annus was the paintball gun. A reminder that just dealing with something can be a lot less stressful than pushing it off. And funnily enough, while I was writing this video, I procrastinated on a piece of homework, and I ended up only having 1 hour left to do it. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the first day. I did that homework. Eventually. Yeah. At this point, I was 1 month down and 11 3/4 left. That math, if you can tell, would implicate there are 13 months in the year. That is not correct. There are 12, as most people should know. So I would imagine I meant 10 months. I'm 1 month down and 10 months and 3/4 left. I think that's what I meant. I can't be sure because my 2 a.m. mind, 1 a.m., whatever, fuck off, 1 to 2 a.m. mind was probably not in pip-pop shape. That's when the P saga began. If you were there, you were there. So the basement video was in month 2. Okay, well, my memory is just that, I guess, because this video felt a lot later. It felt like month 3 or something. But yeah, the basement video. Ethan goes in the basement and looks for spooky monsters. That was one of my stick out videos in my memory. Tangent again. Whoo. When Unus Annus videos were coming out, life was normal for the first 2 months, and so a lot of these memories that I have of watching Unus Annus in the early times is waiting for my bus, having school just then, and seeing Unus Annus has uploaded, and then whatever the title was, the thumbnail, and being like, oh shit, every single day I get the video. So I got the videos every single day, and I remember just sitting outside waiting for my bus and watching these videos, and they're all so good. Like, all of these videos will be attached to waiting for my bus. So that's kind of interesting to have that callback in my memory. So the video, Ethan is relaxing and totally normal nail salon. This is a video I didn't watch, and or maybe I skipped it or something, because I don't remember watching this one. But I still don't remember it now, because I guess I just wasn't paying attention that much. But I wrote about it. So the video, Ethan's relaxing and totally normal nail salon, just has the message to just enjoy your day. If you're stressed, then you can just take the day to relax, and that's a good day to take it slow. Funnily enough, Mark has issues taking that advice. And so I hope from Unus Annus, Mark learned to relax and enjoy his time and not just work, and ignore everything else. And they talk about this. I think I bring this up later, but I may not, so I'll say it now. At the end of the channel, they had a little talk session about the everything, and they reviewing what they learned. And Mark was like, I've learned that I need to like strengthen my relationships other than just doing YouTube, because he struggles with that, and he recognized it at the end of Unus Annus. So that was just very good. I think good. This was a good video. Just a good lesson. Just if you're out there and you're and you feel that you're not doing something, if you're not working, just take a break. If you're taking time to relax and just live life, you're doing great. You can work another day. I'm watching the eggnog mukbang video right now, and I feel like this was just a cautionary tale that you can do anything, but sometimes maybe it isn't worth doing at all. So Mark and Ethan review their worst emotional pains and then discuss the death of important people in their lives. And I kind of have to come to terms with it too. Luckily, I haven't lost anyone too close to me personally, but it was interesting to hear people that have lost people talk about it and talk about how they got over it and just stuff when I haven't really lost anyone yet. I remember around these videos, Markiplier opened up a stream. The stream was like, get a certain amount of likes and you'll get a surprise. And then he did it. He played ominous music and said something along the lines of, "I promised you guys a surprise. I never said it was a good one." Then he deleted a video I remember watching. It was one about being a stud or whatever. It was he either deleted that one right then, or he deleted another video that was like, it was a type of survival game of like SpongeBob SquarePants type of thing, where the characters were horror, I think. For some reason, my brain's attaching that video to that deletion, which I'm pretty sure it is. It's either one of those, because I know Mark deleted both those for Unus Annus. Then he deleted a video I remember watching, which I just explained. And I can get a blurry image in my head of the video, but I still have the memory, even though my only link to it is gone. And this just really brought to my head the thought of random tragedy and just dealing with it and rationalizing it. Just understanding that things happen and just getting over them despite how hard it could be, or just being able to link your memories to something without anything there, without the person or thing there to link the memories to. The disclaimer song started on the DIY bungee jumping episode, and I just want to add, I added this song in my playlist. There's one channel that is called Unus Annus Archive, which respectfully did not upload any videos. What they did do was upload songs and I think they did their own edited clips, but they did not post full episodes, so I highly respect you. And I did add the song time playlist. It's a banger. You can still listen to it. But this one, the light one that I've been looking at multiple times, they do not have any of my respect, and I think I'll add a segment to this video that's completely unscripted, and I'll just explain why. But yeah, so you can listen to the song. It's called the disclaimer song, Unus Annus, and you can listen to it. Improv, and Lexian did a great job editing. And now that it was the end of day 2 notes. So let's read the scripted bit of end of day 2. What? Today I didn't really watch much. I took time to connect with my family and romantic partner and give them my time, as I don't know when or if I'll see them again anytime soon. So I feel that Unus Annus has really gotten me to remember that my time is limited, and I should just say I love you lots and spend my time with those I care about. And I've gotten down to 300 days left, or 300 videos left by this day. Day 3 during watching. And the end is slowly creeping up. Watching this is just nice to see. I like seeing them doing new experiences. In the video, Ethan finally becomes a man. Ethan gets shot with the paintball gun. After about a month of fear and anticipation, he did it and got it over with, and it really wasn't that bad. So I feel that the casket they bought will be used on the final day, or close to it. The clock at the end of each video is terrifying. It's like a longtime friend you know will kill someone you love soon, and I'm just looking through the years seeing all the signs of it happening. The video, we hired a real hypnotherapist to analyze our darkest dreams, is a really powerful one to me. Ever since I watched the video, I really want to go see it, and I even showed it to my therapist, and I don't know, it was just interesting to both of us. I really love the idea of them taking a year to just do a bucket list full of stuff, and get a lot of things they want to do done. I remember the episode of the miming. The advice that the mime gave was to blow up your body, like you're fully breathing, and then stay like that without like moving your body, or like stay inflated, like keep your body like inflated, like as if you're a balloon, and that will help you like mime. I don't think I did it right, but people could definitely tell that I was stanced up differently, and the fact that they learned skill in a day was really impressive to me personally, and it was just cool. And it like this channel just really made me want to do stuff. Throughout all of this, I've been remembering there really wasn't much time before the pandemic, was there? At least in the channel. I like the videos where they're with a teacher and just learning about what they do, injecting stuff about what they know or thought and how they connect it to the point of Unus Annus. I think it's funny that I never noticed how like the mean guy Mark is in the Chinese archery video, and I thought it only added, but some people got angry over it, and Ethan clearly got a bit annoyed despite playing along. I love the ultimate trolley problem video because it's just an extreme escalation of stupidity. It's what Unus Annus is. It's just one idea, and then they expand upon it until it's out of control and just insanity. And just, I love those types of videos as well. It's just, Unus Annus was fun. I love that video. I loved it. And by now, I've gotten 100 days in.
This is the sound of me plotting.
So next video. In the video, Long Hair, Do We Dare, they question if the viewers take for granted the year we had. I mean, I kind of did. But I'm doing my best to use the last of the time to appreciate it. Live a life. You only have one. Don't waste it. That was the motto of the video, Becoming the World's Greatest DJs. I feel like a lot of people don't think of life like that. And if we did, we would hesitate less and just figure out what we should just live life. Everyone was like, ooh, let's see the video on my birthday. So people had their birthday episodes. I think I added this after the fact. Either added it after the fact, or I saw it and was like, oh shit, my birthday video. I'm pretty sure I went in after the fact and inputted it because I saw people were like, oh, this is my birthday video, this is my birthday video. My birthday was March 5th. As of recording this day. It is 2 days ago. My birthday episode was Who Can Teach Their Dog a Trick the Fastest? In terms of memorability, I can remember a lot of the beats after rewatching it, but originally I couldn't really remember that well. But now knowing it's my birthday episode, I kind of remember it a lot more. I've actually remembered a lot of things about these episodes and remembered things while watching them. One of the videos, Mark and Ethan hunt the world's most wanted criminals, I can't access. The only thing I remember about it was them saying it was a joke, so no gang members hurt them. I didn't really get to rewatch that video, but I do remember it. It was a good video. It's weird to think that COVID happened so early on and took a good amount of the uploads. Like, I think it took like a third. It took a lot of Unus Annus' year, which they still made the most of. They did their best to make entertaining content, and I think they succeeded. That was the end of day 3.
Day 3.
And so, let's get to the conclusion of Day 3. So today I took a lot of time to watch Unus Annus, and I got up to 5 months in. Tomorrow, I'm gonna dedicate even more time. Honestly, I'm taking the time for granted again, because the timer is big again. It's hard to imagine my life without Unus Annus, and almost 200 videos are left. What I meant by that was, since I have a bunch of time left to watch all the videos, I started just not really. I was like, I have time, I can do this whenever, and I wasn't taking advantage of the time I had left, and I was taking it for granted, which is kind of the whole antithesis. I think that's the right word. If it's not, I'll put a correction here, because it's black here, so I can just easily put text. Or maybe there. It's either the antithesis or opposite of what I meant by this project. So I was like, yeah, that's no good. So I decided I'll fix that. On to part 4 we go. These are day 4 notes for me watching day 4 of Unus Annus. A new day, less time. I'm starting to doubt if I can do it. It's kind of terrifying. I've made the decision to not watch any new made videos until I catch up. Maybe I'll veto this decision if I get too close or not close enough. But I may not be able to at least watch the last date. When they posted Mark and Ethan are now fathers, I sent that to my dad. And that was a good episode. Mark just being tortured, being a good father, and Ethan just sucking. practically killing his child. This was like the first quarantine episode too, so that was interesting. I think it was a very good one, especially for the first. It's so weird to see Ethan without average length beautiful hair. I really appreciate how Mark and Ethan donate to charity so often. I love to see someone who is able to help people actually helping people. And that's why I made the comment about Ethan having shorter hair. He shaved it for a charity live stream. Something I can appreciate is that Mark knows when to make it lighthearted after a serious topic. That kind of helps the thinking about the inevitability of death and the hard to think about topics. And I really appreciate it, just making it lighthearted while reminding everyone of it. While I was watching the video, don't go into the ocean, ... ever, I actually could see the video, even though I was raking leaves at the time. I think if I can remember something when reminded of it, that's really what I want to gain from this. I just want to be able to look back fondly and just have the memories. In the video, eating only onions for 24 hours, how many onions does it? And then my thought ends there. Why did you end? Why did you not? Why didn't you finish that topic? Finish that idea? Because I'm sure I had something interesting to say. I didn't finish it though. Anyway, 200 days left. I got this, I hope. This is kind of the part I have little snippets in my head. Like, I can remember a lot of bits and moments from it. I got halfway through on day 4. So halfway through the time I had left, I got halfway through the day. I got halfway through the year. Clap it up. Thank you, clapping audience. Somewhere. I'm actually an Honest. I watched both at the time, but rewatching the videos, I listened and figured out, yeah, I'm an Honest. Rewatching these, I'm figuring out, I really don't remember some of these. Or maybe I just haven't watched them. I'm really glad I'm taking this opportunity to reminisce before I lose the opportunity. I kind of want to interview Ethan and Mark, but I feel that Ethan would actually respond. Markiplier gets contacted a lot about stuff, but I mean, it's always worth a shot, you know? Once I'm done, I'll try to reach out to Ethan. I'll see if he responds. Something weird Ethan said at the end of the video, Ethan roasts Mark for 15 minutes straight, is something along the lines of, everything we say is a lie. It's all really an act. Ironically, I think Unus Annus is a good look into Mark and Ethan at times. I understand a lot of these are bits, but they clearly expose stuff about themselves. At times they show their true emotions, and at others they're serious and have heart-to-hearts. A video that's interesting to me is finding the most cursed image on the internet. It kind of reminds me of my goal. They describe a cursed image as an image you'll remember for a long time. They question what they think the half-life of Unus Annus will be. I don't know. I hope it for a long time. But the human brain is faulty, so we'll see. Peace on that happened. I honestly never understood the hype. Honestly, I remember the beer sauna episode more. Guys, your suffering was in vain. You shouldn't have sat in the pea sauna. You shouldn't have done it. Others might have remembered it, but it wasn't worth it. Whoa, the soap tasting episode was 4 months ago. I thought it wasn't that long ago. What? That realization? Whoa. Oh, I hit the mic, I'm sorry. I'm getting the videos in the short-term memory headspace. He was making, like, innuendos about, they were, like, baking or doing something. They're doing something, and it was like, yeah, you like it? You like it? Like, Close. It kind of sucks that Mark destroyed the Markiplier brand rock. There were probably very few left, and I kind of wish I had one, but, you know, missed my opportunity. That's referring to the episode where they put a bunch of stuff in a rock grinder, like it's something to make rocks smoother, and they put an Apple Watch in there, the branded Markiplier rock, which I didn't know about Markiplier at the time. I didn't really watch anyone but Minecraft YouTubers at the time, I guess, and I couldn't watch people said curse words like,
That shit hurting!
So, part 4 end. I was supposed to write something at the end of each day. I didn't this day, but yeah, there wasn't an end. There wasn't an end message for day 4. So thank you for listening to day 4. I hope you enjoy the next 4 days. Welcome to my notes on day 5. Since the release of the video, A Serious Conversation Under the Stars, I've watched it multiple times. It's the type of video I can really appreciate and just, you know, hear people think and talk. 100 days left, and in their 100-day left video, they said something I'm feeling now. When there isn't much time left, time seems to move faster, but will always be in your memory. And my next note was, I did not have the same puberty as Ethan. I don't know what that means. I didn't explain it enough in that, and I don't know the context. So this one, they were leaving where they lived and went to a camp place. Camp Unus Annus. So that's so on their trip. The episode was called like Jar of Pickles or Car and Jar of Pickles. But so that's the context for this next words. I've tried pickles and I don't like them. I'm picky though. So, but you know, pickles. I don't think we had pickles. You know what's scary to me at least? The slow approach to the end. But Penelope, the slow approach to the end has been coming along this whole time. Yeah, but the thing is, I think I'm gonna achieve my goal. So that means that on the last 1 to 3 days, I'll just be waiting, not racing for the finish. And it's scary. It's like taking care of a sick family member. There aren't many memories left to make, and you know they'll be gone really soon. I'm scared of the fact that just in everyday life we could die without notice, and that's one of my biggest fears, to just die young or to die without any foreshadowing or anything. But life can't be predicted, and neither can death. So just live life and hope for the best. So right here, I'm going to put the notes of. So they were like, hey, take notes. We're doing something. So I will read out the notes. I will record this section and put it here. So enjoy my notes that I took. Fear bats. They're nature's natural predators. Don't go out at night. Do not let parts with lots of blood be exposed. Fear the American squirrel. Squirrels are the bats of the day. It's said bats turn into squirrels. Stay 6 feet away from trees. Deers kill more people than sharks do per year. Run from rattlesnakes if you hear them, and look out for them as well. Look, scan, observe, react, run. Lassor. Shout at black bears and wave your arms to intimidate it and scare it off. Never forget the buddy system. That is the most important rule. Never go out without a buddy. Make sure to get up your tent quickly before dusk. Bears cannot break tents. By nature, you can never count on 2 random people to save you. Never be arrogant in the woods. Help those in need. Polar bears can spread their seed for miles. Same with their piss. BDSB. Bearing doesn't stop bears. Always hydrate. Sweat is basically piss. Drinking piss creates super piss, which is not safe to drink. Drinking super piss will create ultra piss, but it's super not healthy to do so. Be careful with the ultra piss. BECWUB. Ultra piss is highly valuable and rare, but it attracts maybe thousands of bees. A standing grave is really good for the body. Always be ready for your buddy. BAGKFPS. Beware, get kindling, find the perfect stick. A sin must be committed to start fire. Welcome back from the notes. You probably just skipped if you didn't read it, but thank you for reading, listening if you did. And if you didn't, thank you for still being here and just skipping the boring part. I love the Hee Hoo documentary. I actually never watched it before this challenge, and it was pretty funny. I really liked it. And I actually skipped quite a bit of Camp Unus Annus. I wasn't really interested in it, but watching Was 2020 a Bad Year for Unus Annus was a lot like a serious conversation on the stars, which is kind of a good look into their mindset, which I really liked. I think it's interesting that a lot of people just couldn't understand the point and meaning of Unus Annus. I've also had to help explain why you shouldn't save them or anything. In the video, Can Plants Feel Pain? At the end, they have the message of allowing people to self-discover things about themselves and be patient until they're ready to respond, and not pressure or force someone to respond. And honestly, I struggle with this, especially with my partner. I just want to help her a lot of the time, but I know that she'll keep avoiding the issue. And I think you have to strike a good balance. Allow people time, but also just not let them avoid the topic or internalize anything. Don't let people just get away with stuff. Don't be lenient, but allow people the time to think, allow them the time to process things, and just understand how people are feeling. Try to understand. Do your best. And the saga ends with pea soda. Did Amy find out? I hope she did. I love how towards the end of Unus Annus, there's nearly no structure. Like how they talked about, was 2020 a bad year for Unus Annus video? They were like, yeah, there's really no big deeper thing, and that really shows towards the end. A lot of the time, the video just slowly spirals into insanity. Like the video I stated earlier, one of my favorites, the ultimate trolley problem. These are some of my favorite videos where they just improv and just go off the tongue. It's very good, very funny. I kind of want to skip all the most recent videos I've watched, but that kind of defeats the point of watching every video and reminiscing. So I watched them. I'm gonna stick to my goal, or I'm gonna stick to my my rules. Watching Mark take the backstage in pressure washing our sins away to let Ethan enjoy his pressure washer was honestly really heartwarming. I could tell Ethan was super excited for the pressure washer, and I'm happy Mark wasn't snooty or too patronizing. He just let Ethan have his fun. So towards the end of Unus Annus, they were like, okay, let's get some of our community involved. So what they did is they I'm not sure if either the animators already made them and they took them, or they asked to use them and used them, or if they commissioned the animators. But what happened towards the end of Unus Annus for like the last 10 videos, maybe 12, for the last 12 days, they were like, okay, you have followed us, so we want to give back. We're going to use your animations for the outros and intros of Unus Annus, and just to show our appreciation. And I just really think it's a cool thing that they did. Honestly, the truth of Unus Annus is one of my favorite videos. It's kind of how I'm feeling now. Coming to terms is just so scary. It's so close, and I've almost caught up with the clock. I think them being brutally honest with each other was a really good moment in their friendship, and a great, like, allowance of everyone relaxing. I feel like that was one of the best moments of reflection. I'm glad this video exists. The recap video was pretty accurate and funny. They just went over what happened in pretty much every single Unus Annus video up to that point, and I think it was really funny and just a good video. It's definitely in one of my top 10s. If you're questioning why it got so much brighter, it's because my birds were talking a lot. So I'm not sure if I incorrectly wrote down this next point, but I'm assuming I didn't, because I quoted the title of this video. But this is the next point. The video, all our video ideas we never happened, was actually the video that made me want to make this. So thank you, Mark and Ethan, for finally putting the fire under my butt and making me want to start making YouTube, at least with effort, because if you couldn't tell, I made videos on this channel before. Most of them were just shitty PS4 streams of me as a 13-year-old or 12-year-old, however old I was, of me making shit videos. And this finally put the fire under my butt to finally just make a video and record it, edit it. That's the whole reason I got all this stuff, and I never did it until now. So thank you. It means a lot. I wonder if I'll cry. Well, actually, I already did. When I saw them cry, I forgot which video this was. But they cried, and Human Nature said I do the same. I think this was a video talking about immortality of pets and stuff. So if you couldn't tell, I have birds. Bird up! Hello! You could hear them this whole video. I think I'll cry when my birds die eventually, if I'm being completely honest. I love them both so much. Editor's note, I actually got 2 more. So I have 4. When I was writing this, I had 2. And then on January 1st, I got 2 more. I don't know how I'll feel once they're gone, but probably very sad. And but I'll just have to learn that that's how life goes. Okay, and now my next note. Woo, Alex! Go subscribe to Alex at AlexTima on YouTube.com. Come on, guys, go subscribe to that guy. That guy that he helped so much with just videos. He gave them so much content. He makes content. Don't follow me. I'm not that good. If you haven't heard of him, go subscribe. I know you want to. Just pause this video, go subscribe, and come back. If you don't, will there be a gun at your door tomorrow? Can't promise nothing, but there were no notes for my resolution of day 5, and that's the end of my 5th take. or my 5th recording. Day 6 during watching. I finished my last video before the slow dripping of videos, and there are only 3 days left. Now I just have to come to terms with it, and I'm not sure if I'm ready, and I'm tearing up just writing this. I'd like to thank everyone that helped Unus Annus to be remembered after it's gone. Here's all of the shoutouts from the video where they shout out everyone that has been in a video and helped them out. So all of these people will be in the description. I will put shoutouts or people who made Unus Annus, and I will have everyone that worked on Unus Annus and has been there. And so I would like to read them out now. Alex Tima, who did the fitness videos. Andre, who did the God's fitness test. Austin, who helped with the military obstacle course. Bella, who helped with Chinese archery. Ben, who helped with the drum date video. Brian, who helped with the glass blowing video. Bert, Blackarack, DJ for a day video. Daniel, fight choreography video. Fiona, backyard chickens video. Isabel, the lovely lady who showed them the casket they would take. Jacksepticeye, for being in a video. Which one was he in? Wait, which video was Jacksepticeye in? Huh. That's interesting. Okay, well, I cannot remember why he was credited, but James Charles for being in the obstacle course video. Jay from the Snakes and Reptiles exhibit video. Josh from the cooking video. Kevin/Luna from the pepper spray video. Luna Academy. King Kasuma 2.0. That was the lovely person who got given the 100 million sub plaque. Go give her a follow. She is also pretty small like me. I think she's a bit bigger, but it would be lovely to if you do her subscribe. Layla, who helped them make the pop song. She makes music. Leslie, salsa dancing video. She taught them salsa dancing. Linda, the ghost, she showed them how to ghost hunt. That was a very good video. I definitely recommend checking her out. I forgot to mention it in this video for some reason, but very good video. Lisa, the lovely lady who did the hypnotherapy on them. Lauren, the person that showed them how to mime. Matt, military obstacle course. He was also one of the people that did the military obstacle course. Max, who showed them the guard dogs, and Monica, the lady that showed them how to milk goats. Farah, the person that taught them how to do goat yoga, / the person that instructed it. Taylor, the lady that taught them to do aerial skills, aka the thing that broke Mark's nose. And she did many more. She helped. She showed them how. Yeah, I think. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, Taylor showed them how to do aerial skills. Valerie, the lady who did the acupuncture, and then Vixen, the lady who showed them how to eat fire, lay on broken glass, and do aerial lyra, which I believe is just a different form of aerial tricks. And then Notification, they were an editor. Dice Roll, also an editor. Rachel, a lovely editor. Lixian, one of the constant editors, very good editor. And Danielle Sky, also a very good editor. Either after this video or right now, pause and come back if you're on desktop, or after the video if you're on mobile. Just go check out all of their stuff. They're all lovely people. They helped make Unus Annus as magical as it was, and they gave me more things to remember. So just give them a follow, subscribe, like, whatever you can to support them for just being able to. They helped make this video and all of Unus Annus. One of their last videos was just what they did for their second video, but done over again. And it added to Ethan's magnum opus, which I feel like was, I think maybe he said that that video was his magnum opus, or one of the breakfast video with sex toys was one of his magnum opuses. I could be kidding this completely wrong, but yeah, these are my final thoughts on day 6. This is the end. I've been denying it this whole day, and I'm not taking advantage of this time, but this is the end. It's kind of sad that this is the end. Well, not the end just yet, but they're only 2 days left, and they only had 1 year. It's almost up. I don't know how I'll feel. So I have a good another 10 minutes on this recording before it says overloaded. So I will see if I can get days 7 and 8 done now. So let's do that. Day 7, the slow drip. I stopped calling them my thoughts. I just started giving them titles because just dramaticism. Ooh. I just woke up today. All I can do is wait. I hope the last video is nothing grand and chaotic. I hope it's more relaxed and happy. But I know that'll be the job of the live stream. I have no clue what to expect today. But that's life. I can't wait to find out, though. So I was looking at the store page today, and I just noticed drop 12, the final drop. We'll have to see what that is. 2 days, 10 hours, 55 minutes. And it's coming even closer. Wait, there's like 2 more videos before the live stream. Am I dumb? A little, yeah. I think so. This is normal content. Like, at first I was disappointed with today's video. I don't really know why. This is just normal content. Like, why do I expect they'll do something grand? Yesterday, they posted something just as dumb and on brand, and I guess the video was fine. I don't know. I think it might be that if these are the last days, I want them to be something great or introspective, but they don't have to be, and I shouldn't expect them to. I think my headspace has reverted to the mindset of, I still have time. We still have so much time, but the truth is that we don't. We really don't. And that video was good. I'm glad I watched it, even if it wasn't the best. It's another memory we get to share. The people that made it, the people that watched it, and we get to share that day 7 end. I didn't write any final thoughts on that day. I guess I kind of expressed them in my notes. So let's continue on to day 8, the end. Mark and Ethan are just having a sleepover. Nothing creepy or anything, just them having fun. I'm happy with this being the end. The day before your last day is always just another normal one. And I think this was my favorite episodes. I've said that so many times during this video, but I think this one is true because this was towards the end. It was just the end. Nothing crazy. Just the end. This is my final thoughts before the final day, or the live stream day. I watched all of Unus Annus in a week. I did this to just have the memories of this channel in my brain, and in doing this, I really just remembered why I'll miss it so much. So I just want to say thank you, Mark and Ethan, and I will solemnly await the last day. And welcome to day 9, Unus Annus. The last day, at 18 hours, 10 minutes and 40 seconds left, and it's so close. It's scary, truthfully. I'm not all that worried, though. It's weird. I feel now that I'm at the end, there's nothing really to be scared of. At the beginning, I had the fear I may just not do it, but now I'm here. It's all okay, you know? Let's see what's in store for the end. 6 more hours until the live stream about. A little under 16 hours left. It's been in the back of my head all day. 12 hours left, and the goodbye stream has begun. So in this section, I will be detailing my thoughts and what happened, or what I included of what happened in the 12-hour live stream to end it all. So this will mainly be me talking, and I might inject some off-the-brain stuff, but I would like to try and keep it as to the script as possible. So let's try and do that. So many goofs and gaffes right off the bat. It's interesting to see the inception of the channel and its name. I love that Mark and Ethan are just reinforcing to us that in the end, every second matters. Mark and Ethan keep on saying that they haven't really let the reality of Unus Annus being gone set in just yet. But I'm pretty sure I have. That was the point of this experiment, to let it sink in and come to terms with it completely. It's interesting how Mark and Ethan barely remember what was happening during the videos because they were always focused on something else. They're talking about being here for the last minute. I don't plan on leaving at all. Time is moving pretty slow. 10 hours left. For Mark and Ethan, they're saying that time is going fast. It's ironic that we all go through time differently. When the editor reels are shown off, I really realize the editors really made Unus Annus what it is. 4 hours in. That was quick. Fuck. One half of the day left. Mark finally got Amy the bug watch from the Like Christmas video. I think that was a typo. I think it just meant to say... I don't know why I said like. I have all the time to write this. Why did I add like? From the Christmas video. It was just from the Christmas video. 7 hours left, and this is just beautiful. It's really weird to think that this is happening as I'm watching it. It's really weird to think that this is happening as I'm watching it, and that this is real, you know? Them coming to the realization that it's practically over is profound. And they describe it as, I've been thinking about, I'm losing someone as I see Unus Annus as its own entity in my head. I'm just smiling right now looking at them. They're over halfway. Yes, Ethan, I look at my tongue until I think it's an uncontrollable snake. They were about to delete the video, How Much Caffeine Does It Take to Kill a Man? I actually did like this video, and the fact they were going to delete it before its time is sad. The fact that Mark and Ethan keep thinking of things they could have done is kind of sad. Thinking that there won't be anyone else after 5 hours that can experience Unus Annus. Mark talking about how he wants to die with nothing left is really inspiring. Even at 5 hours before the end, everyone is just now feeling the end creep in. These are the good last moments. I love the playing children's games in the dark video because I just love it. Their clock is a minute early. What the hell? Tinkle break time, so little time. 3 hours left. So much time, it's so little. I'd love to get an Unus Annus tattoo. While Ethan was getting the tattoo, I didn't finish that. So this section will be called The Truth. So I'll be telling you the truth. You've taken the time to listen to me for so long anyways, so I might as well. I fell asleep during the last 2 hours and woke up again at 5 a.m. So I just overslept by an hour. I'm actually sad. I wish I was there, and I wish I could say I was there, and sure, I could say, I made it to the final stream, to the final 2 hours, 10 hours in, but I fell asleep, and I missed the end. But that's life. The human body has requirements, and my body required rest. But I did watch the final 5 minutes on YouTube, and it's gone now. I think I've come to terms with its demise, and I wish I made it to the end, but you know, I did my best, and that's all I could do. I'm still alive, and there just wasn't a video today. And there won't be one ever again. And you know, everything's okay. I barely noticed. I think when I'll really notice is when I want to show someone one of the videos. And I started recording, and I'm happy with Unus Annus and the purpose it served. And that was 5 months ago. I didn't continue recording until now, and I did it all on Monday. So just don't put off things, because for all I know, I could have not gotten this out here. For worse means, for bad things, aka death, or becoming mute, or however else I would have not been able to produce this. But so yeah, I just want to impart one more thing before I end this video, because this was going to be in the hypnotherapy section, but I decided that I wanted to put this in the end. So, I'd like to say, I was thinking, and a moment from the hypnotherapy episode popped into my head. The lady said something along the lines of, death is just an irrational fear. Death happens to everyone no matter what, so why fear what's after it? Or death itself? It happens all the same. I remember hearing the line when I first watched it, and even when I rewatched it, but I really only processed it and came to terms with it right now. I just have to remember when I think about dying that what's after is irrelevant. The thought of what's after death has plagued me just watching this or listening to this right now. Wait, The thought of what's after death has plagued me for a few years now. And I know it's uncomfortable to talk about, but you, the person watching this, is going to die one day. And that's undisputable. So really, just enjoy life. Wait a moment and process what I just said. Re-listen to it if you need to. But I want you to know that you have nothing to fear. Thank you for watching. I hope to make more stuff for you.